In our daily lives, it can undoubtedly be said that our feet serve as our foundation to make the things we need and want to do all possible. Therefore, just like any other foundation, our feet demand adequate care and support to both look and feel good. Wearing shoes is essential in our daily lives as it not only helps our feet to heal but can also aid in support and stability of our foot at the same time. But what if it can have more than a basic functional purpose with many benefits? What if we can still be in style without worrying much about our lifestyle? With this being said, soles is not your ordinary pair of shoes. Soles or sensor-operated lifestyle exercise shoes is a piezoelectric self-recharging shoe containing an internal circuitry system which makes it able to perform lifestyle-relevant functions such as BMI detection and heart rate monitoring. Life is a lot easier when soles is pressed. From our soles to our souls, soles proves that there is more to life than the human experience seen by the naked eye. Choose soles, bring style to your life.
Whether you're an elite runner who's experienced it all when it comes to the sports of running, a first-time runner who's just starting out, or someone who's just enjoyed the activity of running to make your body healthy, haven't you ever wanted to have a shoe that is both fashionable and can help inspire you by continually tracking your health improvements on the go? Well, look no further because soles are the shoes for you. You can use soles for many different situations. When you're going to the run on the marathon, a joy run with your friends, or a simple running weekly errands for your day-to-day activities. Soles make sure that you do all this motivated, healthy, and in style.
For measuring the user's weight, Soles uses a strain gauge load cell placed at the shoe's upper midsole compartment. To convert the user's weight into electronic signals, our integrated application can measure. In simple terms, the heavier the weight of the user is, the more the load cell senses its physical deformation or strain. The sensor also works in tandem with the piezoelectric mechanism placed below it, since the said transducer will also take advantage of the user's weight to charge the electronic sensors used by the shoes itself, making it theoretically self-sustaining. So as long as you're actively using the shoes, you will never have to worry about it not performing its intended features. This is because every time you take a step using soles, the collection of piezoelectric transducers at the shoe's lower midsole compartment generates compressive stress on the piezoelectric quartz crystals to produce the needed voltage to be collected by the shoe's own battery. Although, if you haven't been wearing the shoes or you need to have it fully charged pronto, worry not because the device also has a charging port you can use to charge the batteries quickly. Finally, Sole's final major function is measuring your heart rate, and it accomplishes this by using an LED light source and an LED light sensor placed on the shoe's tongue. The light source will be used to shine light on your skin, thus producing reflections to be perceived by the sensor. The variations of light reflections on the top of your foot will be interpreted by the sensor as heartbeats, which will then be used to determine your effective heart rate. Wow! That's a lot of theory. Hopefully we can now move on to something much easier to understand. Let's now talk about how you can set up the product itself for your everyday use.
Soles can be activated by pressing the on button located at the outside of each shoe. The button next to this is a Bluetooth button wherein once pressed, the users can pair the device to their phone. This would activate the device's application functions. One of these functions is for users to be able to turn the device on or off remotely using the application. In the application, users can select which function the device would utilize. One of these functions is weight, wherein once selected, weight sensors underneath the insoles of the shoes would activate to measure their weight. Heart rate, on the other hand, will activate the heart rate sensor located underneath the tongue of the shoe to measure their heart rate. It also has a function wherein users can set goals for their weight, and with the built-in stepping counter of the shoes, they can also set travel distances wherein once these goals are completed, the application will notify the users. The application can also measure the user's BMI by selecting the BMI option. Then the application will ask for the user's height. Then it would measure their weight, wherein the data are used to measure their BMI. The soles utilizes a 4000 mAh battery with a battery life of roughly 10 hours, and using a Type-C charger, you can recharge this battery. Although with the built-in piezoelectric components underneath the insoles of the shoes, the user can automatically charge the shoes simply by using them. Lastly, to turn off the device, the users can simply press the on button once again on the outer side of each shoe, or they can turn it off remotely using the application.
Every coin has its two sides, just as soles has its pros and cons. First off, it can easily be accessible as it is connected to an application. Soles is made up of lightweight materials which wouldn't lessen even a bit of its aspect of comfortability. It is also powered up by two sources. First, it is self-recharging due to its circuitry composition. And second, it has a rechargeable battery. Moreover, you don't have to worry about being less fashionable, as soles can both slay in life and in style. Being able to do all this, everything comes with a price. Compared to your ordinary sneakers, soles does not come cheap. Nevertheless, if you really want a pair of sneakers which can contribute a great deal to human experience, choose soles, as the mentioned pros still outweigh its tiny bit of flaw.
Soles, bring style to your life.